Final game of the week. Monday Night Football. Win and you're in playoff. Man, that's what the NFL needs in the last week of the season. Last week of the season is peppered with games that don't matter. Having this matchup at Monday night, the week after Monday night was the frickin' Raiders against the Broncos. Ugh, this is music to the NFL's ears. The Colts and Titans are both 9-6. That is the reason that the Ravens losing is the only way Pittsburgh makes the playoffs. So, Pittsburgh's not making it in, folks. Okay? One of these teams have to win, theoretically. And the Ravens are likely going to beat the Browns. This game, as long as it doesn't end in a tie, one of these teams is going to the playoffs. And that's big enough motivation to have a great game. Great game. We have different sorts of systems in these teams, and that's going to be really enjoyable to watch. You have a very, very tough defense, run-oriented team with Tennessee. You have a potent offense with a defense that attacks just enough to disrupt quarterbacks into mistakes. Diametrically opposed systems, really. Luck is the discerning factor here. When you have teams that are closely matched, the little things matter. Mariota never developed into a premier quarterback. As the number 2 overall pick, you are held to that standard and nothing less. Carson Wentz was a number 2 overall pick. He's looking great when he's healthy. Mariota's hurt as frequently as Carson Wentz. He doesn't have the flashes of greatness that Wentz does. Now, every quarterback develops differently. So next year is really the telling year for Mariota. The nail in the coffin, really. Most quarterbacks figure it out within a couple to maybe 3 years. Some quarterbacks, like some of the great quarterbacks, Aikman, Breeze, don't figure it out for more like 4. It happens. So, they believed in him once. They might believe in him enough to give him as much opportunity as possible to show him that he's developed into a real franchise guy next season. The only reason he's going to get that opportunity is Mike Vrabel did a fantastic job coaching this year. Just utterly fantastic. He turned this team around, built them in his own image in 1 year, and they're in legitimate playoff contention. Lock this man down now. Mike Vrabel is the coach of your future. Keep him. You want some stability at coaching. You might not get that at quarterback. Get it in the coaching staff. Mariota may not be the answer. Mike Vrabel definitely is. For the Colts, they found their guy. Frank Reich's doing fantastic with Andrew Luck. That's what really matters. Your head coach having synchronicity with the quarterback and getting that core of the team on the same page to keep them moving season to season in spite of all the other parts changing, but still winning. That's what they did in New England. That's what they're supposed to do in Green Bay and couldn't. That's why Mike McCarthy's not there anymore. So, a head coach that consistently just finds a way to win, that's a big deal. The Colts have both parts of that puzzle. They've got their coach and their quarterback. Tennessee has one part of that puzzle. They have their coach. They're not really sure about the other piece. That's the difference in this game. Andrew Luck is going to come to play. Mariota is going to shrink into the background. Mark my words, he's not ready for this kind of stage. So, keep an eye on the coaching carousel, the playoff previews, the draft previews, all videos that I'll be putting out in the coming weeks. It's going to be some good, solid content. And a team that just misses the playoffs like Tennessee's about to really only needs a few tweaks to be dangerous next year. Keep your chin up, Tennessee fans. It was a great year, just not going to be good enough.